Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. And happy Saturday to you all. I hope you are having a great week and weekend so far. And today on this channel, we are going to get into our 2026 yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges. We are starting off for the month of May. So a lot of these challenges may be completely empty because we unstuff the monthly ones at the end of April. All right, guys, so before we get into this, I do want to do my two daily savings challenges. So I'm going to just slide this binder to the side. And let's go ahead and do our challenge from Anna Banana Budget. It's our Roll for Your Savings Goal. This is the new printout for May, June, July, and August. I have already decided what color is going to be what dice. So that's what this is at the bottom. She does have one that is already printed out with the D dice on it, and she has a blank one where you can put your own D dice on. So that's what I did for this one. Thank you so much, Anna, for giving us that option. And we're going to go ahead and roll. Let's roll our color dot die. It would be even nice if I had my dice tower out, and I can't believe I put it over here on the side. Let me grab that real quick. Okay, we'll set that right there. And we'll grab a color dot die and see which one of these we are rolling with today. Okay, so we have orange. Orange is a D4, so let's drop that down. In our D4, I know you can't see it, but it gave us a 1. So let's go ahead and grab $1. We'll go ahead and mark this challenge. And for today, we're saving $1. Okay, so we have $3 saved in this so far. Going to go ahead and put my dollar away, and then we're going to do our this or that. It is a money themed this or that, and this is a printable that I got from wealthywomanfinance.com. And the next one says, would you rather have your bank account balance become public or your expenses become public? I mean, I'm not sure if I really care. I'm going to be honest. I mean, even if you knew what was in my bank account, it's not like you can access it. So it's like, why would I care what you know if I have in a bank? So, and I don't care if you know like what my expenses are. So I don't know. I guess if I had to choose, I'm guessing maybe my expenses. So that's the one I'm going to pick today. Which one will you pick? Some people are very guarded about what's in their bank account. Like I said, you can't access it anyway, unless you're some kind of crazy hacker. And, I really don't stand a chance if you are anyway. So I shouldn't have taken that one from here. So I'm going to put that back. This money comes from, a separate savings. All of this money off of here goes into our binder. Okay. So we are saving $2 for that. We save $1 for this. So far we have saved $4 for our money, this or that. Let me go ahead and put that money away. And then we'll go ahead and put these two challenges away. And we will do that again tomorrow. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and do some rearranging here. And I need to open up my binder. And we are going to get started. I always pretty much forget to start with Bookish Mama Budget. So let's go ahead and get her items out. It is a new month. So we're going to be doing her Zodiac challenge as well. Let's go ahead and do that first. This is a roll and save, and I have them numbered because I never know which one we're supposed to be on. So it looks like, so we did 3. So number 4, we're on Aries. Oh no, we already did Aries. Okay. We are on number 5. Where is number 5? Number 5 is, I'm guessing it's Taurus right here. All right. So let's go ahead and roll. I don't have this marked for anything. As far as what kind of dice, I think I want to go a little bit bigger than normal. Let's do, because I think we were doing like a D6, and I want this to save a decent amount of money because this is a yearly challenge that I'm not going to unstuff to the end of the year. Let's go ahead and do a D12 and see what we get today. We got $3 whole. Child, that ain't much at all. 1, 2, and 3. All right, it is what it is. So we have saved $21, $2, $3, and $4 in this challenge so far. I'm going to swap out these ones for two $2 bills. And we'll go ahead and put that away. But let's go ahead and mark this first. So that was $3. I was looking for my fine tip marker. Okay, so $3 coming in for Taurus. So next month we will do, where's number 6? I have a hard time looking at, okay, Gemini. And I know that's right because That is Michaela's zodiac sign. Even though I really don't deal with zodiacs, like I'm not one to go read a horoscope. Like I don't believe in that stuff. But I just thought this was such a cute savings challenge. All right, now just gotta find my paper clip to keep that money together. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our scratch off challenges. These are so exciting. We are starting on the month of May. Let's roll our D4, and it says to scratch number 3. Let's grab a scratcher, and we're going to scratch this one right here, and that is $7. Guys, we have $250 that we are working with today. I did not tell you that. So far for this challenge, we have saved $7, and that is correct because this is a monthly challenge for us, and we pull it every month. Okay, and this one is available in our Etsy shop. I purchased this earlier on this year. So let's go ahead and roll. We'll roll a D5 because there's 5 options. Where is my D5? It's probably in here somewhere. I tried to make sure I had everything out that I was supposed to have, and apparently I didn't do a good job of that. Okay, so that is 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go right here. Just make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. And that is $10. So we saved $17 in Lindsay's challenges today. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and grab a 10. We do keep this money together because it all comes out at the end of the month anyway. So $17. All right, so we are gonna move on to my savings challenges, which are in my savings book that is free in my Ko-Fi. Is the Almost Ultimate 2026 savings book. And here we are going to do our D20 roll and save. We do this once a month. And this will be a yearly challenge that we will pull at the end of the year. Okay, there we go. There are some numbers I want to see. Okay, we rolled a 17. And I was looking for my one pen, but that's okay. I'll just go like this. So 17 for our W. I'm excited about that. Let's get some money in this challenge. Okay, so let's go ahead and color this in. I usually don't have you sit here and watch me do this, but let's do it today. I think I'm going to use a bright color. Let's use this bright yellow. Hopefully it comes off decent on paper. Let's see. And hopefully it doesn't bleed too much. I'm going to use my alcohol marker for this and see if it can look pretty decent. Sometimes it'll pick up that black and then it bleeds and it just looks really bad. So guys, what are the plans for today? I don't have any thus far. I might mess with my plants a little bit. It's going to get chilly again next week. So I'm going to have to cover them up so that they don't get frost on them. I don't know why the weather is having a hard time just changing and staying, but it's quite annoying. I will tell you that much. See how that picked up that Sharpie and it's making it bleed? It makes it look dirty. I hate that. One of these days, I'm going to get up the courage to spend some money on a really nice laser printer. And I don't think the laser printer would do that. I think it's just because this is an inkjet that it gets wet and it bleeds like that. So, all right, guys, let's get $17 for that. Let me grab out my money for our D20 scratch and save. So 17. I don't have 3 that I can really put back here unless I make change for this. Let's go ahead and make change for this. Okay, and then we'll put 3 back and grab a 20. Okay, so far in this challenge, we have saved $50, $70, $80, and $1, $81. That is awesome. And like I said, this is a yearly savings challenge. This is just something to boost our yearly savings. And we will pull this at the end of 2026. Lord willing, right? You never know when you might have to pull some money out because things happen. All right, so let's go ahead and move that up. Guys, I bought a new desk quite some time ago, and I still feel like I never have enough room. Like, what is the problem? Okay, so here we are. I think we're good now. We are going to do our Saturday savings, and I think I want to do a couple of these because look at these heavy hitters down here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this 30 and put 15 in, plus this 2 for $17. So let's do that. And that'll help us at the end of the month, not having to come in with such a big number. And let's go ahead and do this. So we are going to do the 2. And then we will do half of the 30. Okay, perfect. That takes care of that, our Saturday savings. So I'm going to go ahead and get my little marker and a clip to keep that money separate so that we know what we saved for the month in this challenge. Okay, next up is our scratch and save, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 5 Saturdays in May. So let's go ahead. We'll see how spicy they are before we just start scratching. I want to do 3, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go right here. And that's a 1. Okay, so we should be able to do 3. All right, let's go again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an 8, so that's 9. I like to get all the scratcher off of here. This one is like real cream, or what, I shouldn't say real creamy. It's creamier. This one is coming off in like sheets. Like it's like shredding. And it's from the same sticker sheet, so I don't know why the texture of them are so different. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got these ones from Shein, or maybe not Shein, Temu. I got a lot of my budgeting stuff from Temu. As far as like scratchers, and a lot of the envelopes come from Amazon. If you guys ever want me to link stuff in the description box, I can. I need to probably make an Amazon storefront, so it just makes it easier for when people ask me about things. Like I've been getting a lot of questions about, let me clean this up. I don't want to have to talk over this. I've been getting a lot of questions about my wallet, my cash wallet that has the binder clips in it, the Coach one. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to make a video just showing how I did that. It's really, really easy, and it doesn't destroy your wallet. So if you're into like having like a name brand wallet, but you want it to be a binder wallet, I will make that video. Just let me know. I think I'm going to make the video anyway because people have already been asking me about it. So, all right. So we skipped the Mother's Day portion of this book, and we are going to the Father's Day because I want to save for next month's Father's Day outing. We usually go out to dinner. It's usually Josh and his dad and the girls and I. But I don't know if Josh is going to be home Father's Day weekend, in all honesty, because he's been working so much. So we'll just have to wait and see how that works out. But I'm still going to save regardless, just in case we do decide to go out. So for this Father's Day select and save, each icon we are rolling a D12 for, and I just rolled a 6. And I think I want to go one more time because there's 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, so we'll do 2 a week, and that's a 9. So we're saving $15 in this challenge today. So let's go ahead and grab that. I think we're going to have to break a 20 already because I'm out of 10s. Okay, so $15 coming into here for our monthly game. And this money will specifically be going towards Father's Day, as I just stated. So not so much towards our Roth IRA. If you're new here, the savings in this book, the majority of the monthly savings go towards the Roth. Majority of the quarterly savings go to sinking funds. And any yearly stuff, I haven't even allocated where that's going to go yet because it won't be pulled to the end of 2026. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and set this to the side, and we are going to do our challenge from Jamie at Charmer Budgets. And each one of these icons is going to save us $5. We're working on May now. This is a quarterly challenge, so at the end of June, as soon as this row is filled in, we will pull this money. So let's go ahead and color in our raindrop. I think what I'm just going to do is just go like this for now. And then I'll color it in off camera just to kind of keep the video moving a little bit better. We are going to go ahead and save our $5. So we should have $25 saved in here now. We do. And this will be a $75 savings for the end of the quarter. Yeah, is that right? 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, no, that's wrong. It'll be 20, 20, and 20, which will be $60 saved for the quarter. Okay, our next quarterly challenge is from Leanne at Enchanted Alice Nest. This is so beautiful. I love how she just made all these icons. I love these icon savings. These are probably after scratchers, maybe one of my favorite types of savings challenges because they're like color and saves. And you color each icon. So I made each letter $1 and each icon is going to be $2.50. So this will save us $23 at the end of May, but we won't be pulling it into the end of June. So we're going to go ahead and save $3 because I already pre-colored my, let me grab a 2. I already pre-colored my icon. So let's go ahead and see what we have in here. So far, we have 25, 7, and 8, $28 saved in that. All right, here's our next big kahuna. This is from Amy at Amy by Nature, and we are going to be coloring in our last little square right here for $50, and that means that we have saved $1,000 so far in our 2026 savings challenge because we already completed 200. So next week we'll come in and start on this $1,200 page, and if we do everything we're supposed to do for the rest of the year, we will have saved $2,200 in this challenge. So let's go ahead and see what came in for help from minis and tinies for this week. So we have this challenge from Dawn, this challenge from Greta, and this challenge from Letty. And that totals 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we need an additional, we have to do $50 for this quad. So we need an additional, what is that, $12? 10, 11, and 12, if I did that right. 20, 30, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and swap this out for the 150 that I have back here. And we're going to go ahead and put this in here, and let's count up what we have in our ally account already. $950 and $1,000 now saved. So let's go ahead and I'm going to put those 250s back. I will clean this up and change this to $1,000. Okay, so we don't need those challenges anymore. I just wanted to show you what was coming in here for the week. I will pre-color this and get this with the 200, and we'll start on this page next week. We are doing awesome with that challenge. I'm super excited to watch that one grow. Okay, next up is a monthly savings challenge from Andrea at No Bucks Given. And for May, I already have my tally sheet out. If you can see that, I'll put my hand underneath it just in case. So for today, we are saving $11, and I did pre-color my week. So all we need to do is grab the money, and that'll get this month started. It moves so much like faster when they're already colored in. So I try to do that so that I don't have you here just watching me color. Okay, next up is May's Savings Challenge from Play to Save. And we are saving $35, but there are 5 weeks. So that's perfect. We can do $7 per week, but I didn't pre-color this one. Let's go ahead and grab, we'll put these 2 ones back. I'm just trying to use up my 2s. We'll draw $7. And let's go ahead and quickly get this colored in. We'll do this 4. And I don't even know why I did that so sloppily. I use the 65-pound cardstock for my challenge. Most of all my challenges are 65 pounds. Some of them are 110. But I do that so that the alcohol markers don't leak through onto the sheet underneath it. At least it shouldn't. So, just to let you know what kind of products I'm using, it is the thicker paper because I know the alcohol markers will definitely, I mean, shoot, some of the Sharpies will do that. It'll leak right through. So guys, I'm pretty excited. Today, I bought the tickets for our Pirates outing. I only bought 3 because I don't think Josh is going. He can't stand the Pirates for some reason. I think because he feels like they don't spend money on their team. So he feels like he doesn't want to spend money on them. But listen, I'm going to a Pirates game. I don't care. So we bought tickets. We're going in June. And I'm going to order the girls and I some Pirates gear. And, yeah, I'm super excited about doing that with them. So it'll be a fun little outing. I need to like find more things just to do locally because apparently we're not going on vacation again. So, we are going to find some other things to keep ourselves busy this summer, because in July it's going to get really crazy. The girls will have band camp. Michaela is joining marching band. She'll be in rookie camp. Gabby is drum major in the band, so she'll be running things around there. So yeah, it's going to be busy once camp starts. So I want to get some things done with them before all of that starts, because as soon as that starts, it takes up a good bit of June. I'm sorry, good bit of July. Plus, Michaela's a cheerleader, so she'll have cheer camps and stuff to go through. And then before you know it, it'll be August, they'll be back in school. And then we won't have any time to do anything because football season starts, and that's when all hell breaks loose. So we will definitely be trying to spend a lot of time together this month in May and also in June. So I'll be doing a lot of pre-recording because I'll be outside with the kids, child. Okay, so here we are. We have Mama's Budget and More. This is her beautiful savings challenge. I love this challenge. It's just so simple. It's beautiful, and it saves a good bit every quarter. So at $1 per icon, this whole entire challenge saves $312. This is a quarterly challenge for us, and today we are going to save $6. So let's go ahead and grab our $6, and that's all we have going in here. Oh, no, we don't. It's a quarterly, duh. So we have April's money in here as well. So we have 20, 5, 31, and 2. So let's go ahead and put this back for a 10. I'm going to have to probably break another 20, which is fine. I don't know why I pulled so many 20s, because we're starting so many challenges for a month. So I should have known that I wasn't going to need many 20s, if any at all. So while we're talking about that, let's go ahead and break 2 20s, and we'll get 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll set that to the side. All right, I feel better about that. Alrighty, guys, moving on to Jessie Budget's challenge. We are working on her May one. This is going to save us $10, so we're going to do $2 today. It's little challenges like this just make my heart happy, because you're not stressed to bring a lot of money in. Yeah, I bought $250 in total, but we are spreading that out between so many different cute challenges. I love this Mother's Day themed one. It's so cute with the little mama bear holding her baby. Seems like it was just yesterday I was doing that. Now I can barely get a hug out of these two. All right, $2 coming into here. Let's see if I have another 2. I do. Okay. All right, so that takes care of that. And so far in this challenge for the month of April and May, we have saved $10, $15, $17, and $18. We'll be pulling this one at the end of June. That's why I start a lot of these things to let me know, hey, at the end of this month, pull that money. All right, next up is Kimmy's Corner. I love this May challenge and Memorial Day, remembering those who served. Kimmy's challenges save us $20 a month, and this is a monthly savings challenge. So we're going to go ahead and mark off 2 of these icons. So let's do 2 for $5. So we'll just go ahead and do this 4 and this 1. And we'll save $5. Sorry if that squeak really irritated you. I don't know how that comes off on camera. But this is all we have saved so far for the month. We're starting fresh. Okay, next up is Budgeting with Lysandra, her wonderful savings challenge. And now we're getting into those months where everything's going to start getting spicier and spicier. So I've already kind of figured out what we need to save every week to finish the challenge. So we are going to do, I guess I did $1 per... $1 per letter is probably what I did. Hopefully that's what I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and start on May's. We need $9 per week. So let's go ahead and grab that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see, do I have 2 more 2s over here? I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and color in some of these icons up here. And these circles are... They are $1. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what we'll do is we'll do 1 cupcake. And then that'll be it for this challenge for this week. I'm just looking at the cupcakes, wondering how that's going to all work out as far as $9 per week. I think a couple weeks I'm probably going to have to do 10, but that's okay. All right, so there is those. And I am just going to do one of the bottoms of this cupcake, and I'm just going to outline it. I'll come back in and color it in just like that. Okay. All right, so we have our $9. This is just starting fresh. This is a monthly challenge. That's all we have in there. Ooh, yay. So up next is Anna and Lacey's challenge, Shut the Toolbox. And we are going to go ahead and save this for Father's Day as well. I am just going to go ahead and mark the top of that saying that. My cord for my ring light is getting caught up in my markers, so I need to just move that. Hopefully you guys can't see that. All right, so this is going to go straight to Father's Day. I know it's early yet, and we haven't even got to Mother's Day. That is next Sunday. I work next Saturday. It's my first Saturday working, child. I haven't worked a Saturday in I don't know how long, but I'm excited about it. I think Saturdays there are super easy. Like I was talking to the one nurse. She's like, we barely ever have anybody. And a lot of times, if we do have a patient, it's one. So I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at that. So we have 2 of our dice from Eva at Budget Your Life. So let's go ahead and drop those down our tower and see how we do on our Shut the Box. Make sure you can see that. Okay, we rolled a 10. I like that. I like the 10. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to do the 1 and the 9, of course. Let me move this over so I don't bump my tower. Okay, let's see what else is up. Okay, 9 again. Let's do 7 and 2. I hope that taking that 2 out is not going to be a problem. 7 and 2. I will cheat, y'all. I will cheat so I can get through my binder. So, Shut the Box. You can act a fool if you want to. All right, that's a 5, right? Oh, no, that's a 7. No, that's a 6. What the heck? 4 and 2 is 6, Pam. Okay, let's get the 6 done. All right, let's drop it down again. All right, that's a 9. So let's do 5 and 4. Giving me some big numbers. 5 and 4. Okay, we need an 8, a 3, or an 11. That is a 5. I can't do anything with that, so I'm going to try one more time. We'll put $1 in our cheat. That's 6. Okay, we can't do anything. So that's $11 coming into here. 11. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. And then we are going to get our cheater challenge, because I did kind of cheat. I re-rolled. This is a challenge from Leanne at Enchanted Owl's Nest as well. Every time I cheat, I save $1. Because to me, I feel like saving $1 to cheat and potentially saving yourself a little bit more money on a challenge, like, seriously, it's worth it to me. All right, so I think there's $34 in that challenge so far, and we saved 11 here. So that's the first of that for the month. All right, let's go ahead and set that to the side. And look what we're finished today, guys. Our challenge from Miranda at Shades Budget. We started this in January on the 3rd, and we are ending it today on May 2nd. So it took us about 5 months to finish this. January to February, March, April, May, June. Okay. 4 or 5 months, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and color in these final icons down here and get this all finished up. This did save $256. Super excited to reallocate this at the end of the month. That's when we'll pull it. Ooh, this is some terrible coloring, child. Coloring like you're in 2nd grade. And then we'll do this one. I probably should have used a finer point at first, but I'm not doing too much better with this either. Okay, let's go ahead and save $16 in this, and this is a completed challenge. We'll go ahead and add it up and make sure we have $256. Okay, done. And I think you'll see this again in my binder. She has a dark version, which has the black background. And I'd love to do this one again. It was a nice challenge. Took us a few months, but I enjoyed doing it. Okay, so we have 100, 240. I'm sorry, 100, 220, 40, 50, 5, and 6. 256. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this in half. And this, we'll go this way. That's how we usually do it anyway. And put it on here like this. And we will unstuff this at the end of May. And this is one of those challenges I would say that's like more of a it's more of a quarterly, even though it took us longer than a quarter to finish it. But I am probably going to put that towards sinking funds, to be honest with you. The next challenge is going to take its place. It's Party Planner Paper Read. This is her stamp challenge. I did sticker it, and so we are going to go ahead and do this. Probably 1 box per week, so we'll be done with this in about 9 weeks. And we will then see how much we save with this. It's a mystery save, so. And I didn't write down the amount before I stickered it. I just stickered it. Okay, next up is from Ashley Carousel. This is her May Savings Challenge. These are $3 per piece. So let's go ahead and color in. Let's do 2. We'll do 2 for $6. 1 and 2 of those centers. And let's see, we need some change again. Okay, note to self, we don't need as many 20s next week. So 10, 15, 17, 18, and 19, and 20. Okay. I think we're finally out of the 2s. Okay, 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, and we need 6 of this. So 5 and 6 going in there. Probably should have grabbed more 5s too. Let me grab 4 more 5s from over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we need to see how much money we have left. I think we'll be able to get through our binder though. I know that D20 was hefty and a couple other challenges up front were pretty spicy, so I think we'll be able to get through. All right, next up is our Roll and Save from Divine Savings Co. This is Christelle's quarterly challenge that I'm treating as a quarterly. Q2, 3, and 4, so we are working on Q2, of course. So we're on these 2 spots. We roll twice per week, a D6 dice. I'm just going to drop two of them down at the same time. So we have a 4 and a 3. So let's go ahead and get that marked up. So we have a 4 and a 3. So we're saving $7 this week in this challenge. So 5, 6, and 7. And let's see what we have total. This book has been a blessing. All these challenges, guys, thank you so much for creating such beautiful challenges. This is like this. I think it's called Girl in the Dock. I don't know. Maybe I just made that up in my head or heard someone else say it. But such a pretty savings challenge. I just love this. 20, 35, 37, 9, 40, and 1. So 41. So we'll put this back for, I think this is our last 20 over here. Oop, 2 and 20. So $41 saved in that. Yeah, we're going to be just fine getting through our binder. Okay, so, and that reason why is because we have been using those tinies and minis to help with that Amy challenge. So that has been making such a big difference. Next up is the savings challenge from, we're doing Miss Judy next. From Becca. At Becca Budget 777. This is her yearly savings challenge. So we're working on May, and May is these little cute rainbows with flowers coming out the top of them. And each one of these stickers saves us $5. And then we're also doing her 2026 bookmark challenge for Fridays, but we are doing it the low budget way. So let's do this one and this 29. The 29 is going to turn into 11. So we'll do $12 today. 10 and 12. So we are putting $17 in here. Let's go ahead and color in this down here. I think I've been using darker pinks because that's what really shows up best on this. Sorry guys, I had to find one. So we're doing the 1 and the 29. Okay, so got $17 coming into here. Make sure that's dry. It's pretty dry. Okay. And next up will be Judy's coloring challenge, her Nomi challenge. And we already colored for Marcus here. He's so cute. I love him. I love his complexion. I love how everything turned out about Marcus. So $5 per gnome. This is a quarterly challenge. We'll pull this when this quarter is done at the end of June. And we have $25 saved in here so far. So we have quite a bit of money in here. I don't think I want to put any more into this binder, in all honesty, guys. Unless we maybe do another Shut the Box. Let me see how many Shut the Boxes are on there. Yeah, we might want to do that. Let me grab all my challenges up and find my Shut the Box. We probably could do a couple scratches on Party Planner Papery as well to get that one started. I need to make her a dashboard. Everything else I don't want to get ahead of. I like to finish it in the month the way it's supposed to. And the way that May is set up with a lot of these challenges, it's going to be perfect. Yeah, I think I want to leave everything else the way it is. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do another shut the box. We can definitely do that. All right, so we have 10. So let's go ahead and do the 9 and the 1. 9 and 1. Oh, guys, I know for sure when it's time for me to go back to the eye doctors, I know my prescription has changed so much. Sometimes it makes me wonder, like we use a lot of lead blocks to like block the radiation at work, but I just feel, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I feel like ever since I left that last job, like I feel like the last job did me like the worst because they didn't have a lot of L blocks at that job. So we were like adjusting doses without like eye protection. I don't know. I just feel like it affected my eyesight. So we'll see. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me getting old too, because that is definitely a possibility. It's just my eyes are getting older. But I just feel like my prescription changed so much since I was at that first job. Now my new job, like they don't play. Like there's blocks everywhere. So that's 10. Can't do anything with that. So I'm gonna cheat one more time. That's 10 again. How do I keep doing that? That's crazy. 2, 3, and oh wait, we'll just do this. Do that. There we go. I didn't know I had some 2s back there. 10, 12, 13, and $14. Whoo, chow. All right. 14 more dollars going into that. We actually could play one more time. Let's see what we have over here. 10, 25, 31, 33. Let's not play anymore. We'll start this next week. What we're going to do is we will push that money into our spring theme binder tomorrow. Let's see what we can get finished in that, because I think I'm going to be changing the theme in that binder at the end of May to summer stuff. And I might be just doing something completely different, just not like a bunch of challenges. So if we can maybe get a lot of that stuff finished up in that binder by the end of May and start something maybe new for June. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a big box challenge. Maybe, I don't know. I have to think of something maybe different to do in that binder. If I keep the binder around, it'll definitely be a different thing. Spring will be going by the wayside, and we'll start June and with some summer challenges. So that might be just what we do. All right, so we will push this into tomorrow's video, our spring theme binder. This $33, and so we'll probably be saving with close to 300 in that binder. I think there's 250 in there now, so almost 280 something. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you giving me support and comments and just encouragement to keep me coming back every day to do this. It has really changed our finances. You know, things have been happening. Like I told you the thing about my car, the stuff that we had done on the side of the house with the limestone. And it's just like, we don't even think about it. You just pay, like when we first got married, there's no way in the world this stuff could happen without it being devastating. And yes, we are making a lot more money than we were when 13 years ago. But with that said, when things happen and you have money saved, it's not a big deal. So it's about starting this journey and being consistent with it. And God will bless you in it. He will. Like, He will stand there with you and help you. And as long as you do what you're supposed to do, it'll all work out. So if you haven't started this, I do highly encourage you at least start with tinies and get the ball rolling. And then you'll see the progress, and then you'll want to bring more to the table. You'll want to save more. You won't want to go and buy that thing that you really don't need, because you'll want to save the money for when you really need something, or then you'll be able to treat yourself. So I don't know. I'm going to get off of the podium now, but thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow in our spring theme binder. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Please be safe and take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.